but they can't show it. I talk my stuff, man, and now I have the stats to show it. Marley Tucker is the #1 fighter in the nation. I remember we was riding up and down Las Vegas Boulevard, and I was going to Mayweather gym. I was going to all these gyms, promoting him back then when he was 10 years old, and people were looking at me like I was crazy. But now the stats is out there. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't lost in a national tournament in 3 straight years. So who's looking crazy right now? The people that didn't believe what I was saying.
And you know that's why I salute you on being the hottest in the game, because I knew where you was at, and I always tell you this. Like, I know you in your 40s, but I speak on it as if, from a military standpoint, when you don't have to tell somebody over and over again to do things, that's the people that you have in leadership positions, because you can tell them something once, and they put layers and layers on top of it that's beneficial to the unit. And I think you've done that with your fighter and your team behind the scenes. So I keep emphasizing this, the cats that's looking at numbers in the channel. This cat is doing something different. He's multitasking. A lot of you guys are not even within his grid square when it comes to his knowledge and how to make stuff run behind the scene. Even with branding himself with the CMOS and the brand and everything else, and then, you know, dealing with Jahad Tucker and Jamali Tucker, promoting them, going to the gym, you know, even getting his daughters involved. It's a multitasker, man. And I always tell you, man, you know, I'm proud of the growth. And you know, you can continue to shine, and people gonna tune in. They may not hit the like button when they tune in to Shanewz, but they definitely understand that, hey, this dude's serious.
And listen, I don't really care about the views, cause like it's not who views, but who views, right? Because for me to not do no views, Bill and them just fought at the Barclays Center on 420, man. He mentioned my name. You know, I don't do views though, but he was the main event headliner, 420, and he mentioned my name. So, you know, that says about my views right there, you know?
And then also, you know, when you used to be Jackal Fitness, but now you're going by the sauce.
Oh, yeah.
That means people know who you are with the new brand. You did enough for people to understand, like, okay, that's the sauce right there. I remember at one point in time, I was back there when they used to call you Jackal Fitness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then they recognize you strictly now as the sauce. So you did your part, man. Yeah.
I appreciate you and all. I appreciate you and all the nuggets you gave me, you know, with the photography and, you know, the different, you know, tools that you helped me to incorporate into the toolbox as well.
Yeah, no doubt, man. You know, teamwork makes the dream work, man. We definitely looking forward to Jahad Tucker getting in there, and it's only going to be a matter of time before Jamali Tucker that I hope I'm still healthy and everything to see that introduction into the professional ranks.
Yeah, he's a young celebrity already, man. Unfortunately, it was my birthday, so I wasn't in attendance with the team and the rest of the guys that was there. But the amount of people that was coming up to Morley at the Barclays Center, you would have thought he was on the undercard. You know, there was undercard fighters moving around in there, but more people were coming up to Morley. Like he had laid it down in the Barclays on the undercard.
Yeah, Marley does know how to carry himself just like Jahad. They do carry themselves like professionals. You know what I'm saying? They do. And I think $1 Million Marley is just a bit more quieter and reserved a little bit until his hands start to become very belligerent.
Yeah.
You know, he has a temper. He has a temper when he's inside the square, dog.
Yeah, he got that switch. He's calm, collective outside the ring, but inside that square, man, he's a cold killer, man. He's gonna hurt you. Mean hard punches, aka Joe Dini special. Break his ass up, you know, make him feel the hurt, man. Mean hard punches.
So I want to ask you about, you know, a little bit of the situation that took place recently and everything that we witnessed that played out with Team Haney. You know, you mentioned how Bill, you know, mentioned your name based off something that might have touched him in a certain way that made sense. You know what I'm saying? But with Devin Haney suffering his first loss and us knowing how Ryan Garcia lost to Tank in his first loss. Do you feel that immediate rematch is something that should be, mandatory? Or do you think Devin should fight somebody else outside of Garcia at a catch weight? Like maybe him fighting Garcia in an immediate rematch at 143, do you think it'll make a difference?
Nah, I think, they fought. Immediate rematch ain't needed. They could always, go back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think, personally, if I was, Team Haney, I would tell him, lick your wounds, get you a, I wouldn't say a soft touch, but get you a rebound fight, man. Because, going into that fight, I'm not even going to say hype, but the build-up around him was the face of boxing, all of this stuff, right? And to go out there and have a performance like you had, I think you need to get your confidence back. I'm not saying that he lost his confidence, but, you see the memes out there, you see everything that's going on. I think he needs to come back and make a statement. Now, necessarily jumping in there with Ryan Garcia, maybe he can make that statement, but I think if he, does that with somebody else, the buildup is already there. They fought, and the fight played out how it played out. So if